there's some things that we just know about the MMA fan base. We have very different opinions from top to bottom on all sides of the fan base and the spectrum. We're never happy, and we all have a strange attraction to Charles Oliveira. But there's something else that we know. Sometimes some fans can go too far, but how far can fans really go without it being too much? Was a guy who passed his sociology classes, I thought I'd be the perfect person to talk about this. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I want to start off with, can we as fans, and I feel like most fans have trained in some sort of martial art, but can we criticize the top level athletes in the world? Yes. Yes, we can. We can criticize the way they fought. We can criticize antics. We can criticize behaviors. We can criticize really stupid moments of fight IQ not being shown. That is not disrespect. You can criticize something while not being that something. And if you ever criticize a fighter and someone says to you, I'd like to see you become world champion, well then no one can criticize any politician to ever exist, and then what the fuck is the point of elections then? You know what I'm saying? So yes, as a non-professional MMA fighter, you can critique because you're not it. You can critique MMA fighters for when they're being fucking idiots, okay? And that's all fair. That's all fair. You can critique game plans, you can critique moments in the fight, you can critique what the fuck you want to do with their fighting ability. But now we move on to a more interesting conversation, which is, how deep can you, pour the salt in a wound? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm sure we've all saw fighters being made fun of for various reasons. Going from Anthony Smith having a habit of saying some shit on paper and having a habit of saying, if you make John Jones a nugget with 0 limbs, he wouldn't be that good. It can range from that to making fun of Connor's coke addiction and even making fun of Michael Chandler's children, okay? There is a large vary of a range of what we make fun of fighters for and what certain people make fun of fighters for. Now, the two examples that I want to specifically go over is Anthony Smith being made fun of for saying some of the dumbest shit ever, and Michael Chandler being made fun of for having black children. Okay, very vast and different sides of the spectrum, in how deep it goes. But I thought that's perfect to go over because Michael Chandler's been in some drama lately. MMA Guru made fun of his kids. And he did make fun of his kids. He will say he made fun of Chandler. Let's not go around the bush, okay? We know what the fuck happened, okay? Let's be real. And we're gonna go over Anthony Smith being made fun of for saying dumb shit. Different sides of the spectrum, very different ways people are made fun of. And we're gonna talk about if this is really right or if fighters deserve this at the end of the day. First of all, Anthony Smith. Let's go over some of his legendary moments. First of all, saying on paper 24/7. Second example, him saying John Jones, if you take away every single ability he has, is not that good.
What's your issue with your performance specifically in the John fight?
I just didn't show up, and John Jones is beatable. I'm going to get roasted online for this, but he's not that good.
That's an interesting quote. Yeah,
he's pretty fucking good. If you take his individual skill sets and you take them away, each one of those things are not a problem. It's when you put them together and he puts it into the full package that it's the problem. Yes. His fight IQ is not crazy high. He's well coached.
And the third example, constant coping.
Wait, I'll tell you that. As far as impact goes, I think that him moving up says a lot about my division. So if you guys want to do your jobs, go ask every available light heavyweight why there's a middleweight fighting this fight. They're going to make up a bunch of shit, but I think you guys can read between the lines. Every single one of them said no. You know, I'm the veteran, I'm the gatekeeper, like whatever those guys say. Well, why does Anthony get paid so much? And why does he get this opportunity? And why does he do this? Because I'm willing to do this shit that you guys won't do. I think all those guys.
Now, all of these examples have one thing in common. First of all, they are about Anthony Smith specifically. Not his family. Okay, you're attacking my family, but not about his family. It's about Anthony Smith, about Anthony Smith's personal stupidity, Anthony Smith's his lunacy. It's him. It's stupid things that he has said, and it's things that are worth criticism, that are pure delusion, okay? That's what people around him as friends should be telling him, obviously in a nicer way, instead of just saying, Anthony Smith, you're fucking retarded, you're fucking gay, okay? Instead of that, obviously say it a bit more nicer than that. But these are all things worth criticism, okay? All because someone is a fighter does not mean they are immune to being criticized. All because they could beat you in a fight, and the person who's saying it might be a basement dweller. Or you can fucking learn from everyone, okay? Maybe you can learn from the basement dweller. Maybe you can learn from the guy in his parents' basement. Okay, all because you're a fighter doesn't mean they are immune to these certain things, and especially because it's about Anthony Smith. It's not about anyone who Anthony Smith knows. It's not about his family. It's about him. Then we move on to the more risky example. Michael Chandler's children. Now, if you're not aware about this situation, pretty much what happened is MMA Guru was doing an impression video. In that impression video, Michael Chandler's kids came up, okay? And I won't lie, the impression's funny.
Chandler's kids and Chandler, you know, sometimes kids, you just got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and, you know, it's really the learning that we do as we fail. Hey, man, shut your mouth, man. We ain't trying to listen to that shit right now, you damn pussy bitch, man. That's Chandler's kids and Chandler at home. Come on, kids. I mean, sometimes it's the journey that makes us who we are, right? Shut your bitch ass up, man. We ain't trying to listen to you right now, man. You damn crack. Give it 10 years. That'll be accurate.
It is. Okay, it's out of pocket though. It is out of pocket, straight up. It is out of pocket. It's fucked up. But like, it is funny. Guru would actually end up responding to this, saying it was a joke. I make jokes. It's an impression vid. And then would go on to post a picture of Michael Chandler and John Jones and saying, you can't fucking say I'm a despicable piece of shit. You and John Jones. He has a point. Okay. Now, Guru will say, this isn't about Michael Chandler's kids and isn't directed towards him. Yes, it fucking is. Anyone can realize that. Any single person who gives a fuck about someone, right, in that position will take it that way. And that is a fact. It's 100% about Michael Chandler's kids. It just is. It's a fact. Okay? This is the key difference between Anthony Smith and the Michael Chandler situation. It's not just about Chandler. It's about some random children who have not, like, I think Chandler's a cringe lord, right? I don't think he did anything wrong in, like, adopting black kids, like, the fuck. I don't think that's wrong at all. But Chandler's a cringe lord. Okay, I think we're all very aware of that. But, so his kids get made fun of because of him? Come on, man. That shit's stupid. That shit is stupid. This is the key difference. The Anthony Smith shit, you're making fun of Anthony Smith. Michael Chandler, you're not just making fun of Michael Chandler. And it is about his kids, and people can say it's not. If you don't take it that way, you're chronically online. Like, straight up, you're chronically online. Any normal person would take it that way. Now, where do I think the line is when we could talk shit about fighters? First of all, someone is not just indestructible and cannot get criticism because they're a fighter. You can 100% get criticism if you're a fighter about how you're acting and about your fights themselves. But it should be about the fighter. No one else should get shit involved. So for me, personally, that's where the line is. I think that's as far as fans should go. I don't think family or anything like that should be brought into it. But obviously people have different lines. Let me know your opinion. Like, subscribe. Quick video in a bit, man. Much love.